The UAE economy is expected to slow to around 3.5% in 2016, according to estimates by Emirates NBD. According to an official statement from Emirates NBD, the slow growth is evident in the Dubai economy tracker data for the first 4 months of 2016, as services sectors have been weighed down by a strong dollar and softer external demand, as sentiment has been affected by the low oil price. The announcement comes after the data from Dubai Statistics Centre revealed that GDP growth slowed to 2.8% year-on-year in Q4 2015 from 4.2% in Q3. Meanwhile, the International Monetary Fund also expects 2016 GDP growth to remain around 3.3%, following a slowdown in the construction industry. However, the fund holds a positive outlook for the years ahead. According to the IMF, Dubai's growth over the next few years is likely to outpace that of Abu Dhabi, where the government plans to cut spending again in 2016. IMF's mission chief to the UAE was quoted in local reports as saying that the annual growth will average in excess of 5%, following a minor slowdown in 2016, as economic growth in Dubai will enter a period of rapid acceleration ahead of Expo 2020, supported by the Emirates' political stability and an increase in oil prices. And Abu Dhabi's Aldar Properties reported a 14.1% rise in first quarter net profit on Tuesday, maintaining its run of improving earnings. The state-linked builder, who previously reported higher profits in 9 of the preceding 10 quarters, made a profit of 649 million dirhams in the 3 months to March 31st, according to its financial statement. This compares with a profit of 568.7 million dirhams in the prior year period. Aldar's first quarter revenue was 1.23 billion dirhams, up from 1.18 billion dirhams a year earlier. The developer, in which state-owned fund Mubadala Development holds a minority stake, revised its earnings statement for the first quarter of 2015 after retrospectively adopting the IFRS 15 accounting policy, according to a separate statement to the Abu Dhabi Bourse. Details of one of the world's largest trade fair for the plastics and petrochemicals industry, K-Show 2016, to be held in Dusseldorf, have been unveiled today, featuring discussions on the latest trends in the industry, while also showcasing technologies that are shaping the future of plastics. At a press conference held in Dubai, officials announced that more than 322 million tonnes of plastics were produced worldwide last year, and China, among other major Asian countries, continues to be the largest producer of plastic materials, followed by Europe. As more than 20% of demand for plastics stem from the building and construction industries, experts in the industry highlighted that the Middle Eastern countries, including the UAE and Qatar, can play an important role in its efficient usage as they aim to complete mega construction projects by 2020. Adding that the shale gas revolution has been a game-changer in the growth of the petrochemical industry, officials revealed that newer efficient ways of producing plastics are soon to be introduced to the United States in 2017, and this will have a major impact on the industry like never before. Talking about new developments and advancements in the industry, it was stressed that resource efficiency and zero-waste production are in focus this year, as many countries are now clearly looking for ways to build sustainable cities in the future. The K-Show, being held between the 19th and 26th of October this year in Dusseldorf, will feature the participation of more than 3,000 exhibitors from 55 countries, including the UAE, which will be represented by 4 companies.
It's not just a reflection on what is already possible. Of course, you can see as well the state of the art. These international meeting forums of experts, they bring up new ideas, new trends. They focus on that what will happen in the next 3 years until the next K-Show. So we are always talking about a time frame of at least 6 years. If you miss a K-Show, you miss 6 years of evolution of technology. Well, a few topics we mentioned already. We will talk about, of course, energy efficiency. We will talk about Industry 4.0. These are all things we will talk about, additive manufacturing and so on and so on. So a lot of new things, a lot of new trends, and well, the place where you can evaluate in which direction industry will develop itself during the next 3 years.
The major plastics have already been invented. What we are doing right now and where we are focusing on in the raw material industry is modifying existing polymers via certain chemical modification. Also, the additive industry is very innovative in order to introduce and modify functionalities, and we can also introduce functional groups in order to increase the performance of plastics in all its widespread applications.
And rents in Sharjah are set to continue dropping this year after experiencing an 8.3% year-on-year fall in the first quarter of 2016. According to property consultancy Clutton's, rents over the 3-month period dropped by 5.7%, fueled mainly by rapidly declining villa rents. Average villa rents have dropped by 13.2%, while average apartment rents are 1.5% lower. Clutton said that weaker conditions in the Sharjah market are likely to continue as the year progresses, with average rental falls of between 3 and 5% predicted. Commenting on the figures, Faisal Durrani, the head of research at Clutton's, explained that rents across Sharjah's more affordable areas remain linked to the performance of Dubai's rental market, adding that with a weak short-term outlook for Dubai, the consultancy firm does not expect to see any turnaround in rental value and growth until jobs linked to the World Expo in 2020 start to materialize.